sign up for any of our classes like other studios have been doing. And if you can't practice on time, then you can request the video for when you can. So that's a really good perk, you know, so it makes you sign up for any class that you want to with any instructor you want to, even if you're still sleeping, the class will go on. And then when you are able to take class, you can do that. So that is really good news for everybody involved. And I know she's sending information out about how we're going to be opening and teaching outside initially. So again, it's Zooming 7 if you're with me on Spotify. We're going to start seated, and you can go ahead and start your playlist. The first song is Fast Car. I'm a little obsessed with this one. So take a nice comfortable seat. And just find your breath, right? So let your shoulders come up, down, and away. I'm going to pin my video so that I have myself here. And hopefully you guys can see me okay. So just close your eyes, have your palms up or down. And let your heart space reach higher up. And then take your chin down and just move it to the right shoulder. So have your fingertips out to the sides now, either leg across down in front of you. Take the chin down and move the chin to the left shoulder. And then as you do this side to side, see if you can move your shoulder blades ever more together towards each other down your back so that you get the heart space lifting up. And then little by little, you're going to take your hands behind you until you find them interlaced with the right thumb on top. Take the chin down to the chest. And then lift the chin up to the sky. So you might have your knuckles down rooted behind you. And if that's happening, draw your elbows towards each other. I want your rib cage knitting in as well. So we're just getting this nice stretch for under the throat. And just spend a couple breaths here lifting the throat. And again, either hands rooting down behind you or dangling if you're on a brick. And then keep the hands interlaced, drop the chin. And then move the knuckles to the right hip, close the elbows towards each other, and then take your right ear to your right shoulder. And then down through center, switch the hands to the left hip, left ear, left shoulder. Take the chin down and keep it down as you lift the arms up overhead. Draw the palms together, bend the elbows at the joint, and then lift the heart, lift the head, perhaps shift the gaze up, knit the rib cage in. Reach the arms up, draw them to the heart, and just switch the cross of your legs. We'll do that whole thing again on the other side. So reroot, take the fingertips out to the side, and then take the chin down. And then start to work the chin, left shoulder through center, right shoulder. A few times with the arms out wide here, and then little by little, you'll start to take the hands behind you as you continuously lift the heart, pit of the navel up. And then eventually the hands will come behind you so that the left thumb now will catch the right. And again, press the knuckles down, lift the heart up, start to shift the gaze up if that's comfortable. But again, we're not in this tremendous back bend with the belly poofing out. We're lifting the navel, knitting the ribs in, and then keep the hands interlaced and then drop the chin just for a little more sweet spot here. And then knuckles to the left hip, left ear to left shoulder. Take the chin down and switch. Knuckles to the right hip, right ear, right shoulder. Keep the chin down as you reach the arms up overhead. Again, palms together. And then draw the elbows back, lift the heart up. Draw the hands up overhead, palms to the heart space, Anjali Mudra. If you'd like to set an intention, set an intention. And then meet me in tabletop position. We'll go through some slow cows and cats. So really work the knees under the hips, the feet, the shins rooting down. And then go ahead and make this yours. So traditional cow, traditional cat. Or if you'd like to wiggle the hips side to side, or maybe do some barrel rolls with everything going in one direction, and then you can switch that direction. So I'm personally finding a lot more sitting, especially when we're having rain here, a a lot more Netflix shows, right? Lots of sitting. So we're going to open up shoulders. We're going to open up hips. We're going to start with spinal balance, however. So take that right leg back, left arm forward. Reach the left arm up towards your ear and flex it back strongly through that right foot. Take a breath here. We're going to go elbow to knee traditional. Inhale, lengthen. And then we're going to spin the left palm down, slide the elbow back as you take the right knee up. So that's the pattern. We'll go forward, and then we'll exhale, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen, spin the palm, draw the elbow back as you hike the right knee up. 2 more times like that. Exhale strongly and completely. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow back, knee hikes up high. Feel that right glute. Exhale. Next time we come to elbow back, knee high, we're going to hold here. Keep the right knee where it is. Take the left hand down. Crawl the hands about a handprint forward. We're going to come up to this version of core plank with the right knee out to the shoulder. We'll take an inhale, hike it a little higher. Exhale, dip it down to the wrist. Inhale, suck it back up to the shoulder. Exhale, drop it down to the wrist. Inhale, bring it up to the shoulder and take it to the left. Exhale, down to the wrist. Inhale, same side, exhale, tap. Inhale, draw knee to chest. Take the right leg back and up, bend the knee, stack. Stay still. Come high on the left tippy toes. But lift the right knee higher, right foot more over. Re-square shoulders, melt your left side ribs to the left thigh. Lower the heel, stretch out the right leg. Lift the heel, bend the knee. Lower the heel, straighten the leg. Lift the heel, bend the knee. Straighten out the leg and take it down to the ground from the side, downward facing dog. Take your feet together, back of the mat, shift to plank. Lower knees, lower chest, keep the feet together. Come to cobra with your big toes touching if possible. Scrub the palms back or scrub the palms forward. One way will feel better. Feel your kneecaps lift away from the mat. Tap the forehead down. Come back to tabletop position. Take your fingertips towards your knees just for a little wrist stretch here. Rock forward and back with your fingertips facing your knees. Try not to let your head hang. And then take the fingertips back forward. We'll go other way, left leg back, right arm forward. So feel the core engage. Rib cage knitting, stretch in opposite directions. On your exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, spin the right hand down, left knee high to the shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hike it up, elbow back. Feel that right glute. We have 2 more. Pace of your breath. If your left wrist is bothering you, you can come to a fist. And then go ahead and hold this left knee high. Take the right hand down, and again, crawl the hands about a handprint forward. So when you untuck this right leg and straighten it, you're in this straight leg core plank. Exhale to the left. Inhale up to the shoulder. Exhale down to the left wrist. Inhale up, cross it over to the right. Exhale down. So without dipping your back, one more time. Hike it up, take it to the chest, lift the leg, bend and stack. Come high on the right tippy toes, stay. Draw the navel in, stretch the hands down and forward. On the exhale, lower the heel, straighten out the leg. Inhale, lift and bend. Exhale, straighten and lower the heel. Inhale, lift and bend. Exhale, straighten and come from the side down to dog. Feet wide this time. Shift to plank, knees, chest, chin. So wide-footed cobra. Go for low, go for medium, perhaps a little higher, floating your hands. Perhaps a little higher, floating your feet, keeping them wide. Giving your back some space here. Take the toes tucked down, hands under shoulders, through table or plank. We go to downward facing dog. All right, so go ahead and bend one knee at a time, slowly, pedaling the feet. Notice what's happening to the shoulders. So kind of shrug and unshrug them as you're in your dog. And just go for length, go for space, anywhere you can feel it. Making sure nobody needs me. Everybody can see me just fine. Go ahead and bend your elbows, and if they go out to the side, make sure you wrap the creases forward so when you bend the elbows, they go down to the ground. Because we're going to come down to the forearms here. So that's one test, right? If you landed with your forearms down for this forearm dog and they went to the side, that's a clue that you need to adjust your arms and your dog. Press into the hands and just come back to dog. 2 more like that. Exhale, forearms down. Inhale, stretch. Last time, forearms down, come to forearm plank, take the feet back. All right, so tushy, even with shoulders. I want you to dome your back almost like you're lifting your hips up. You're gonna feel your belly catch. So tuck the tailbone down just a little bit. You just have 2 more breaths. We're gonna come to child's pose. So keep the toes together, knees wide. Hands crawl forward and then over to the right for a big side stretch. You're going to keep your left hand rooted down to the ground. You're going to float up with your right hand for a twist. Exhale, tap down, bum back. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, lower. Okay, keep the left hand crossed over to the right. Take a half bind, either at your left thighs or left low back, and then move the hips to the left. So the body's more like table now. We're getting into the right shoulder here. We're gonna keep this half bind, sit back on the heels, take your left hand to the top of the right shoulder and just help yourself twist. So it looks like this. 2 more breaths here. Lift the heart high, lift the navel in. Reach the arms up. Come back to child's pose. Keep the toes together, knees wide if possible. Crawl those hands to the left. Keep the right hand way over to the left. Float up on your inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, lower bum towards heels, tap it down. 1 more time, inhale, lift up, stretch up, maybe look up. Exhale, tap down. All right, inhale, lift up, stretch up, take that half bind at your sacrum or inside your right thigh. Shift your hips to the right so the body's more like table. Lift that left shoulder higher. Now stay with this half bind as you take your right hand to the front of the left shoulder head and just kind of move your hands in opposite directions to enhance this twist. Reach the arms out and up, stand on the shins. We're gonna come to the top of a push-up. Feet are hips distance, hands are shoulder distance. We're gonna work some core here, starting to keep the body still. We'll take the right arm and the left arm. So as you do this to the beat that you might hear, or your own beat, you want not to let your hips sway side to side. So just pull the elbow back. You have 4, 3. We're gonna keep these arms how they are, but each side, we're gonna lift the hips to dog. So we're gonna go up and down, and up and down. So you wanna use your core as you're packing your hips up. Really feel that engagement. You have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold your plank. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Spin your toes to the right, to the left, heels to the right. You're on your right hand for a wide plank. We're gonna pulse the left hip. 8, 7. You can always come down to your forearm. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just switch sides. Left hand under the shoulder. Keep those feet wide, toes right, heels left, and pulse. Top hip high. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen up. Take the right hand under you until you come to your back. Knees in a shelf-like position. Hands behind the head. Twist to the right. Go center. Twist left. Go center. So these slow yogi bicycles. Keep the pace you like, or quicken it if you like. And you don't have to lower the feet at all. You can come to the feet to your mat, but you want to lift your shoulders off the mat. Let me see them. Just go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the feet up, take the hands down. Lift the bum up, take it down. So it's about a 1/4 inch, take it down. Flatten out your hands so you can lift your feet. Keep your shoulders and your head to your mat. You have 3, 2, some people call these reverse crunches. 1, hug those knees in, massage the back, round and round. All right, and just make your way downward facing dog. You can spin around through a table, move through vinyasa if you want to. And then here we are, Adho Mukha. Reconnect to your breath. Look at your feet, they're shaped like a number 11. Look at your knees, they're lifted because your quads are engaged. Can each of you lift your sit bones a little higher? Feel the belly stretch. Put the right leg straight back. Draw knee high to the right shoulder. Lift it back and up. Draw knee high to the left shoulder or tricep. Inhale, lift it back and up. Step the right foot between the hands. We're coming to Anjane. Lower the left foot, the shin, and start with 2 right angles, okay? We're coming back to hands down, right thumb on top. So we're getting into the front of the heart as the knuckles stretch back. You could go into your left psoas. You could feel your hands slide down the left thigh. Maybe they touch the left calf, or you're just anchoring them at your own sacrum. That little pressure feels really good. It's going to help you turn on your core if your back is tweaky. The key is here to let your elbows go towards each other, the heart high. Right knee stays open to the right. 1 more breath. Reach the hands up overhead. Return palms together. Take them behind your head. And one more time, stay in this bend. Lift the heart. Knit the ribs in. Elbows draw in towards each other. We're meeting in leaning lunge. You're going to untuck the left toes and reach the hands back. Right thumb again on top. Stretch the knuckles back. Feel the collarbones go away from each other. Dig down through that right heel. And you root back through your left quad. And then where can you get a little deeper as you lighten the breath? So lighten the load somewhere. Maybe it's just the right toes. We're going to come to easy twist. The body doesn't really change much. The left hand goes down to the floor or a brick and reach the right hand high. Come back to that half bind, either at the left side sacrum, like you're wearing a back jeans pocket, or underneath the left thigh. Open the right shoulder. Reach the right hand high, come on down. Go to plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana if you're ready. Big breath in, cobra or up dog. Use the core. Downward facing dog. All right, left leg straight back. Slowly try to kiss it way up to that left shoulder, the left tricep, arms stay straight. Same thing under to the right. You're going to dome your back a little bit to press down under the hands. Let the left foot forward, set up your Anjane. So again, start with those 2 right angles, hips hug towards each other, left hand over right. Down we go with the hands as the heart lifts up. So look at your own left knee, it should be open to the left. Heart is high, face is soft. Right, so you're in a back bend. Squeeze your right glute, dig down through that left heel. 1 more breath. Right, so counterpose the TV watching, the switcher holding, the cell phone looking, right? Counterpose that, and then keep that going. Hands overhead, elbows back. Stay with this heart lifting. Now your head has support. You're gonna feel your deep core engage. We're meeting in leaning lunge. Swing the arms back, left thumb again on top. This might feel easier than all that other stuff in Anjane. So can you take those shoulders back and down as you stretch your heart forward? 1 more breath, let the tension go. Easy twist, right hand simply just lands right under the shoulder, left hand high to the sky. Nice, you guys. Take that half bind at your right back jeans pocket or underneath, snuggle to the right thigh, open the left shoulder. Keep the right shoulder open as well. Return left hand high, plank chaturanga, make your way to dog. We're going to do that sequence 2 more times with the pace of each of our own breaths. If I'm moving too slow or too fast, you'll just do you. Starting with the right leg high, inhale, right knee to the shoulder, exhale. Back and up. Cross it, grip with the fingertips. Right foot steps, left shin grounds. Arms reach up, right thumb on top. Take a nice big breath here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, arms high, palms, and then elbows bend. And again, full cycle of breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Next time you inhale, you shoot the hands forward, exhale back. We're gonna add in humble fold. Let the chin tuck, let the spine round. You're still stretching your feet energetically in opposite directions away from each other. And then unwind to easy twist. You can stay here, take that bind, or you can keep the bind, step to Bashi. Little surprise. We're gonna meet in Adho Mukha. If you don't want any chaturangas, you would remove this. Left leg will go high. Left knee high to the shoulder. Inhale, back and up. Exhale. Back and up. Left foot steps, right foot grounds. Reach the arms up. Left thumb on top. Take a big breath right to the top of the throat. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, elbows bend. Another cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, humble fold. Exhale. Again, stretch your feet in opposite directions energetically. Unwind to easy twist. Here's that option. Here or bind, stay with your feet, or bound. Bashi. Return some way. Downward facing dog. One more time through. I'm not going to change anything for this 3rd time. All right, right leg up. Right knee high up. Feel the core. Feel the quads. Feel the glutes. Right foot steps, left shin grounds. Big breath up. Hands down, right thumb. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale high. Exhale, bend. And again, give yourself a chance to take a full breath cycle. Then you'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, fold, exhale. Full cycle of breath, each pose. You might enjoy a hip stretch or go where we've gone. Down dog is where we meet. You can remove the chaturangas, or from dog, go plank. Sometimes for shoulder stuff, that reverse vinyasa feels better. Final side, left leg up. Left knee high up. Kiss it there. Same thing. Can you shift a little more forward? And then left foot steps. Big breaths, you guys. Don't just flow your belly around. Knit those ribs. Lift the heart. When you're ready, inhale. Bend. Stay for that breath cycle. Then it's an inhale to swing those hands back. Exhale. And then humble. Right hand down, left arm up. 3rd time here, your choice. I'm going to even out my sides. Down dog. Again, you can step to dog and reverse to plank. We have a 10 breath hold here. Whether you choose downward face, child's pose, or supported headstand, be with your breath. The nice thing about these virtual classes, one of the few nice things I can find, is that when we say don't look around the room, you really aren't looking around the room. You really are doing your own thing. The disadvantage is I can't get my hands on you, but the advantage is you really get to practice. I see some of you are practicing handstands in a crowded room. Maybe you wouldn't do that. So please take 5 more breaths. It's so nice to see so many familiar names on my chat box. So hi, everybody. Nice. 3 more breaths to go. We're all gonna meet in child's pose with either the hands back, palms up by the feet, or if your shoulders need you to, take both hands like you're wearing 2 jeans pockets and then open the elbows away from the ground. So a little pressure on sacrum and then elbows away. All right, we're gonna meet in downward facing dog, having some fun. Right leg up, bend and stack. Stay your shoulders over wrist to flip the dog. It might feel good to get another back bend. Try to spin the palm down if you're with me. Lift the right leg high and come on up to high lunge. Ground the feet, lift the arms. Palms together, and again, bend those elbows. Okay, now the minute you do this, is your rib cage going out? Can you knit it in and lift behind the back door of the heart? Keep the hands behind you. Lean that lunge again. We're coming to warrior 3 with the hands back. Start with the right knee bend and stay there. When you have your hands here at the back of your head, it keeps your core engaged. So straighten out if you want to. 2 more breaths. Bend the right, reach back with the left, arms high. That's a flow. Take an inhale, elbows bend. Inhale, exhale, shift, inhale, straighten, exhale. Bend, reach, lift, hold. Inhale, bend, exhale. Inhale, lean, exhale. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Inhale, warrior 3, changing it up. Exhale, bent knee crane, arms high. Now try to take your left heel right to the top of your right thigh and then see if you can just simply open to tree. If not, reach down and fix it. 3. Shoulders soft. 2. Hips hug in. Open, warrior 2. Step it back, adjust your feet, and breathe. Close your eyes. Float your front heel high. Keep those eyes closed, lower the right heel. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep the heel high, reach the arms overhead. Little tiny pulses, down, down. Keep the right knee over the ankle, heel high. 4, 3, 2, lower the heel, reverse the warrior. Straighten out the right leg. Come to Trikonasana for a nice long hold. We have about 5 breaths here. So can you reach higher? Can you lift your quads more? And can you lengthen each side of the waistline a little bit longer? 2 more breaths. Look down, bend your right leg. Plant your left hand, come to one leg plank, vinyasa that way, or touch it down. Inhale and sigh out, exhale. All right, left leg up, bend and stack. Stay here or shift to plank, flip your dog. Try to spin the palm down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other so the heart, the opposite happens. That opens up. Now back to 3-legged dog. And then high lunge. Step your left foot forward, so step this up. Feet are hips distance, arms up overhead. Grab those elbows behind you, lift the heart. So again, you should feel your deep core engaging here with the pressure of hands to head and then opposite, head to hands. All right, slowly lean forward. We're starting slowly. Shift to 3 with a bent left knee. Stay that way the whole time you do the sequence or straighten out, see how that feels. Again, head up, hands down. Feel the core engage. Okay, light step back. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lean. Exhale, shift. Either stay here for an inhale. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, last time. Exhale. Inhale, lean. Exhale, shift. Inhale, stay. Exhale, right knee high, arms extend. Try to get that right heel to the front of the left thigh and then externally rotate for your tree. Shoulders soft. 3, 2, step back, warrior 2. Adjust your feet, open those arms. Close your eyes if you can, lift the left heel up, take it down. And again, lifting. Shoulder blades gently towards each other, shoulders down away from the ears. Keep the heel high, lift the arms up, little pulses. 8, 7, stretch back through the right baby toe. 4, 3, 2, lower the heel, reverse the warrior first, then straighten out. Trikonasana. And breathe. Can you look up or down? Is your left shoulder inadvertently rotated forward? Collarbones wide. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Reach the rib cage forward. Bend your left, reach down with the right. One leg plank, pause, and then lower down. All right, we're gonna do that again. Inhale, stay, exhale. Removing the back bend, just lift the right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip, stretch it high, step it to high lunge. Inhale up, exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, lean, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, tree. Inhale here, exhale, 2. Inhale, lift the right heel, exhale, lower the heel. 2 more like that. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stay, arms up, stay, or little tiny pulses. We have 4, 3, back arch lifted, 2, and 1. Lower the heel, reverse your warrior first, then straighten out. Trikonasana. Arms can change here. One or both can go long. We're not taking this in the air yet. Come back to full arms extended. Look down. Move through your vinyasa, through one leg plank or 2 legs plank, whatever you've got, without dipping your head or lowering your heart. Inhale, stay for the exhale. Left knee high, bend it, stack it. Stretch the legs, step it forward, high lunge. This is an inhale. Bend the elbows. Inhale, lean. Exhale, shift and lift. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, tree. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale, open up. Inhale, heel. Exhale. 2 more your pace. Third one, you keep it lifted. Option to pulse. You have 8, 7, shoulders down, 6. Squeeze both glutes. 4, 3, 2. Lower the heel, reverse that warrior. Slow, straighten out. Hinge, triangle. Change the arms if you did on the first side. Don't hyperextend your joints. Feel the muscle hug to bone. Re-expand your wings. Then close it down, plank or one leg. Lower. Last time through. Inhale, stay, exhale. Lift up, bend and stack. Lift up, step it. Reach up. Bend. Inhale. Fly, exhale. Inhale, bend, exhale. Lots of core, lots of quads. Inhale, stay, exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale, heel high, heel down, shoulder soft. 1 more. Keep this last time through, little tiny pulses. Option 7, 6, 5. You can just stay still. 3, 2, 1. Lower, reverse. Take it to triangle. And here's what we'll add on. One delicious favorite thing. One or both arms can go long. We are going to take this in the air now. Half moon. You can fly the whole time. You can chop it. You can dance it. Right? So if you're up, remember you're pressing down through one foot, pressing back, or you're grabbing the ankle. So you're gonna stay forward, everybody. Start to bend your right. Close the pose down to runners. Then move through a slow vinyasa with control. Then we just have that left side coming. Stay for a full cycle of breath here. With me or not, you'll float, you'll bend, you'll stack. So the belly's still engaged. Step it. Inhale, reach. Bend and stay with those hands. Lean. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open tree. Exhale. You have an inhale. The exhale is a step back. Inhale, float the heel. Lower it. One more time. Belly firm. Keep the heel high, arms up. We have those little tiny pulses. This is it. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel. Come to reverse. Slow, straighten out. Trikonasana. Set this up. So when you go to half moon, it is with full awareness of where you are in space. Your left foot is forward. You're taking whatever variation you did on the first side, and we're staying forward. So come back in a way that you can bend your left knee to close the pose to runners and move through vinyasa. And then forearm plank. One forearm at a time, come on down. Bring your toes together, heels together, and then take the toes together, heels apart, or heels together, toes apart, but keep the ball mounts together. So it's like you're gonna prep in your forearm plank for a diamond shape. So the ball mounts and the heels are together. For me, when I have my feet together and then that little diamond idea, it helps me spread my sacrum out a little bit. Just FYI. 10 more breaths. You wanna rock forward and back, you can do that. So again, if you're with me, my heels and my big toe ball mounts are together. My toes are slightly turned out, but my heels are pressing in. So my glutes are squeezing and my inner thighs. If that's not comfortable for your back, then take your feet wider. Okay, 5 more breaths. Can you dome the back? And can you tuck the tail just a smidge more so you really truly feel that low core engagement? We're not coming down. One hand at a time plank. Option to vinyasa or skip it, meat and dog. Then we're gonna call our hands back to our feet. Loop peace fingers around the big toes, or if you like Padahastasana and you need a wrist stretch, slide each hand under each foot. I'm dripping. Whew. Who says we're not at hot yoga? We're at hot yoga. So you're at forward fold back on your mat. Your navel is not resting on your thighs. Your rib cage is, but your navel's up. Now take your chin, you guys, tuck it all the way down and up. So you really feel that back stretch. Okay, back into shoulders. Take your big toes to touch. Meet me in chair for some variations here. All right, look down, make sure you can see your knees, your toes are light. Then you take your arms out like the letter T, cross the right arm under, and give yourself a hug first. Drop your chin. Okay. Now, lift higher chair, and then come down to Ardha. Keep this hug. So high chair with the elbows lifting a little higher than shoulders, half chair. Now come on up to chair, elbows lifting shoulder height, or unwind to eagle arms. And then again, round, tap down, half chair. Inhale, feel the core. Exhale. Inhale, eagle arms. Now wrap the right thigh over eagle legs. Stay here, or 3 more times, eagle core. So we started in chair. Now we have the bind. One more time. Take it down, keep the eagle arms, come to right knee bent crane. Oops. And then right leg extended crane. Little tiny pulses. Feel your core. Lift those elbows a little higher. Bend it. And then meet me back in Utkatasana. Big breath. In between our sides, take the hands back Flip the heels high, take the knees wide, stay, or pulse, or slow mindful Bakasana. You decide. 5 breaths. The pose for Black Cat for this week is Bakasana. If you want to grab a screenshot of yourself and then post it on Instagram, like we're all a bunch of teenagers, you can do that. 3, 2, back to chair. All right, root back, look down, belly firm, arms out, left arm under, give yourself that hug. Exhale, Ardha with the spine long. Inhale, high chair, maybe the elbows lift higher. Exhale, hinge. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with those arms or unwind to eagle. Same thing, Ardha, spine long. Inhale. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to eagle arms. Now left thigh over, eagle legs. Stay still if your back needs you to, or now you're rounded. 2 more. Eagle core. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Left knee goes to crane. Left leg extends. 8 little pulses. 7, 6, find that tristy. 4, 3, 2, bend it. Chair pose. 1 more time, Ardha. Heels high, knees wide, pulse. Or second time, Bakasana. I'm going to stay. Belly firm, knees down, booty down. 4, 3, 2, all the way up. Right thumb behind, steeple the fingers, side stretch. Can you take your left wrist a little longer overhead? And switch. Not only the sides, but walk the fingers over so the left thumb's behind. And again, gently pull on the back of the right hand, not the shoulder. Inhale up, bend and fold. Reverse Sunday, lengthen. Right hand, left hand, we meet at plank. Big breath in, lower down. Downward face. 3 breaths. Don't take this for granted. Stretch your hands down and forward. Do that little check when your forearms bend. Do they go straight down or out to the side? Exhale, right hand crawls back. Sink into the heels, root to rise. And fold down. 1 more time, reverse Sunday. Lengthen, left hand goes first. Meet at the top of the push-up. Set it up and lower. 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to even the breath. Some of Riti breathing. On the exhale, left hand crawls back. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, forward fold. And just go to downward facing dog. All right. Tuck the chin all the way towards the chest. Even out the neck so the ears are even with your upper arms. Do that 2 more times. Chin down and in. Lengthen the back of the neck, ears even with upper arms. Last time. Feel your core engage. Now even out. Right leg floats straight behind you. Take it high to the right shoulder. Option here, stay, chaturanga, or fly. Undiyasana. Come back to the split. Warrior 2 to hold. Rotate your wrists. Okay, now can you spread out here? Shoulders down. Feel the feet either hugging towards each other or moving away from each other. Keep that action of your inner leg line and reverse your warrior. Bend your top elbow and either reach for the tricep to lift the heart or go Mukasana, internally rotate your left hand. Grab the bind, look at your right knee. It's not falling in. Can you move your rib cage up? Now keep the right hand where it is. And like you're wearing a seatbelt, cross the left arm in front of you. Press the thigh down so you can get more openness in your right side rib cage. Supported side angle. Left arm up and then over. Right shoulders open. So you can do your own little check at home. Left hand to the front of that shoulder like we did at the very beginning. Offer that openness. And then reach. All right. One time come through reverse triangle. And now find another side angle variation. Perhaps it's deeper. Perhaps you want to go bind or half bind. All right, we're going to hold this section. These are longer holds. You can close your eyes. You can explore, again, your little brave souls, things you were unwilling to try in public, you can achieve at home. Just making sure your lower body's engaged in the way that supports your whole core. Your glutes are turned on, your quads are turned on. Okay, one more time, we're floating into half moon. Let's all take the hand to the top waist. Let's all set this up. Right, so you can stay here, or again, you can reach for the top foot, you can float your bottom hand. Don't always go to the same place every time. Use different muscles. Use different balance points, different focus points. Okay, come on back, warrior two. Breathe. And again, hold that reverse warrior. Same arm variations or different this time. Do you need more length, wrist to hand? Do you want unsupported? Can you get a little deeper? Okay, we're meeting in leaning lunge, so just simply pivot off the back. This time the arms are forward. Send the palms down, slide the elbows down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Keep those goalpost arms and come to high lunge and then hover the left shin. Arms high, arms down. Arms high, arms down. We're meeting back in Anjane, and then Ardha half splits. Hands reach back, right thumb catches left. You can take this variation, you can go full splits, or you can support your half splits with one or both hands on the ground. This is the only split variation we'll do this morning, so if you like full splits and you're ready, go for it. You're in this variation with me. Make sure you're rooted to the right. Don't lean to the left. Okay, we're meeting in lounge lizard. Hands inside, you bend your right, stay on the hands, or come down to the forearms. You have the choice from here to leave your left knee down or tuck the toes and lift it, root back through the thigh and the quad, and you could even take wicked pigeon by rotating to the baby toe edge of your right foot. We're all going to come back to the hands. Lower the left knee down if you had it lifted, and final pose on this side, quad stretch. If you can't reach for the foot, this counts. Again, this left shoulder is open. Your throat is soft. We meet in down dog if you want a vinyasa. Sweep the leg without making any noise. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. I completely forgot how we got into the other side. So we're just gonna go left leg up and hold warrior two. All right. So it's a long hold. Soften your jaw. Maybe get a little deeper. All right, reverse that warrior, bend the top arm. Here was the choice, tricep stretch. You're still lifting the heart, you're still feeling your deep core. Or internal rotate, grab the bind, or go towards the bind. Left knee stays open. Pit of the navel up, throat soft. Maybe close your eyes. These long holds, let yourself marinate. Open the side body. All right, supported side angle. Can you breathe here? Make sure your left foot is forward, your knees over the ankle. There's barely any pressure on this left forearm. Your shoulders open again. Okay, one time come through reverse triangle, straighten out the leg. Come back to reverse warrior, and this time backhand top wrist, or if you liked that little seatbelt action, take the hand down so you get more openness on this left side rib cage. And then come on to your side angle. Maybe it's the deepest one ever. Perhaps you're taking a bind of some kind or not. Stay in the shape. You have 5 more breaths. Breathing, lengthening the body. Nice. I see birds of paradise happening. Excellent, excellent. You'll all take your time to come down in a way where we prep for half moon. So if you're working on something delicious, you know yourself how long to stay before you come down. Everybody else, we're in some sort of version of Ardha Chandrasana 2. And then we slowly make our way back to Warrior 2. And then we're gonna lean our lunge. So pivot. Take those elbows, slide down. Inhale, belly firm. Exhale. I know I kind of screwed up, but I think I'm getting it all in, so whatever. Elbows stay. High lunge body, hover right. Arms high, arms down. Can you get the right knee a little lower each time? The elbows lower each time until. Now you're in Anjane again. Ardha Hanumanasana. So if you're with me, left thumb on top, you're leaning to the left, not the right. That's the easier path. Or you're taking some other variation that you did on the first side. So let your hamstring breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm checking my time. Okay. We're coming into lounge lizard. The right shin is rooted to start with and it stays there. Or you come down to the forearms or stay on the hands and then you can choose to lift the knee to root back. Keep the left foot flat or rotate open. If you're taking wicked pigeon variation, hug the hips towards each other. So you're gonna feel like this left sit bone go back and over towards your right thigh. Don't let your head just hang. The knees lifted lower down. Come back to the hands for the quad stretch. For me, I think that's safer for people's backs. The other thing we need to do is engage your core, lift your heart. If you're with me, I like the song. I can't drink you away, coronavirus, no matter how much I drink, and it's a lot lately. I can't drink you away. But boy, the sun helps, getting outside helps. All right, vinyasa or skip it. We go back to down dog, deep opening from here, you guys. Let's go pigeon pose. If you prefer to be on your back, please go there. You can put a brick under your sit bone or a towel or a cushion and just melt. You want an extra something for your shoulders here. You can press into your right hand, thread the needle of your left back shoulder under. You would spin your gaze to the right. Keep your right hand forward. Or again, go to the back left jeans pocket, or you might snuggle the peace fingers around your right big toe, and then open the right shoulder. And then move into the back of the left shoulder as well. So it's a double shoulder opener. Try not to let the right sit bone come up if you're with me here. 3 more breaths, you guys. Maybe more than 3. We're not going to come out of this at the back bend. We're going to meet in Janu Sirsasana A. So if you're on your back, you'll come up and you'll throw your left leg forward straight. Seated tree. So your right foot is directly up to your thigh. Your left leg is straight from the hip, so it's not wide, not yet. Lift your sit bones up, reach them back. Keep the left hand scrubbing outside the left thigh, reach the right arm up. Micro twist, and then start to hinge from the hip. See how you feel each inhale, each exhale. Don't rush this. Your hand may or may not even touch your foot. You have two choices with this left hand. You can keep it scrubbing, wear that seatbelt to press the right thigh open in front of you, or half bind to get the shoulder open and still press that right thigh open. See how far you can go little by little with breath, not your back. So your navel is still engaged and your core is engaged. You need to come to your back, you will. If you're with me in pigeon, just bend your left knee, slide your right thigh back, set it up other way. Arms can stay forward. Flex your left foot to protect the knee joint of your left leg. If you're with me on the first side, press into your left hand to slide your right arm under and through. Press down through that right thigh and the foot. Keep the left hand here, take the half bind at that right jeans pocket or all the way to peace finger grab. You can find it, your left big toe. Keep the left sit bone grounded. Lengthen your breath. Soften your face, soften your jaw. Few more breaths here. Can you soften the shoulders and the tension you feel, maybe at your face, your forehead, for sure your hips, let those go. And then slowly you'll come on up for Janu Sirsasana A variation. I'll face you again. So the right leg is straight from the hip. Lift up and shoot your sit bones back. Now lift your rib cage up. Right hand starts scrubbing next to that right hip. Lift the left arm up. Micro twist. Take an inhale. Start to hinge over the hip joint. Exhale. And then it's just inhale, exhale, until you find your lowest point, where you stay and breathe so that you can maybe get a little lower. You can half bind around the back if that was helpful, or wear that seatbelt around the front. This variation, if you have a tweaky back and no block at home, this forearm on your thigh is a really good back support. So you can check that out for yourself at home. But again, are you getting as deep as you can, or are you waiting for me to say, okay, we're moving on? We're not. We're staying and breathing. So breathe. Let the muscles relax. Let the fascia stretch. Slowly come out of it. We're all going to meet on our backs for bridge pose, twisting, and Shavasana Ing. So starting with low bridge. Heels under knees. I don't prefer for my body heels close to my bum, but you go where you're comfortable. Elbows press down so the heart lifts up like Sphinx pose. Then glue all 10 fingernails, your whole wrist and forearm, and float your hips up. Now give your glutes a squeeze and your quads a squeeze. Now keep your quads on, but just loosen the glutes a smidge and press your heels down to lift your hips up. So don't over squeeze your bum. If it bothers your back, chin off your chest, eyes open or close. You can stay here. If you like to come down to come up to full wheel, great. If you want to maybe walk your heels in to tickle your fingers to the Achilles, you can check that out too. And last idea, bigger heart opener, interlace hands, and then press your whole upper arm down as you lift that heart up. Again, play with glute squeezing, loosening, let your quads and heels take over. Even if you're in full wheel, check that out. 5 more breaths wherever you've gone to. Slowly lower down. Come to Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. And keep your hands underneath your thighs for a moment. Lift your heart up, lift your belly up. So there's a nice big arch in your back. Maybe start to press your hands down for another kind of heart opener. And then take your hands away, heels of the hands, scoop out any extra tension or muck at your hip joints. Start to glue the back of the head and the area between the shoulders down as you come to a T here, and then fold your left knee over your right. Okay, now a few adjustments at home. You can simply take your right hand to your own left shoulder head and press it down, or you can slide this right hand down your left side rib cage until you find a place where you want to keep it, maybe at the top of the left thigh lengthening, or just at the hip joint. So once you have all that, then you can just take the hand overhead or back out to the side. 3 more breaths in this twist. And then come back to butterfly Supta Baddha. We'll just take one little bit of core here, fingers behind the head. Feet are in Supta Baddha, curl away from the ground. Keep your feet down or lift your feet up. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly lower. Hands out like that letter T. Glue the area between the shoulders and the head down to your mat. Fold your right thigh over the left. Start to shift the gaze and then play with your self-adjustment at home. Left to right shoulder or left hand, right rib cage to the thigh. Little pressure there if that's helpful. And then somewhere goes this left arm high or out to the side. Continuously breathe the right hip away from the right shoulder as you keep your core gently engaged. And then open back up to butterfly. Pick the hands behind the head. Lift the heart. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the feet down or continue pulsing with the feet lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set of 5. Wherever your feet are, just keep your face soft. 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Last time, bridge pose. This time, keep your fingertips down. Lift the hips up. And then to work the SI joint strength, keep your hands down to the ground. Maybe snuggle the shoulders a little closer towards each other for support, and then float the right leg straight forward. So we're just going to hold here. Look at your hips. Make sure they're even for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the right foot. Take a breath. Dig down to the right heel. Float the left. So your knee to knee, your hip to hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in bridge. Take a breath. One vertebra at a time. Lower down. And either hug your knees in or find happy baby. You can rock her. You can rock him. You can extend one leg at a time or both. Again, go for the tailbone rooting, even if your knees are hugging in. Glue the head, glue the heart down to your mat. And if you want to go to Shavasana at a wall at home, go there. Otherwise, one leg at a time, just melt into your Shavasana. Shut down your eyes. If you need to shut down a light at home, shut down a light at home. I know I'm going over. Thanks for staying with me. Everybody outside, all over on the other side of the world, thank you for practicing with me, with everyone, not just this morning, but anytime. I know these Zoom classes are what we have for now. They're learning to embrace the here, the now. That's yoga. For all it is, for all we are in each moment. Just appreciate. We show up. It's the total come as you are party. as you unfurrow and unclench the expression of your face. Continue to start your day. You'll slowly make your way out slowly from Shavasana. If you can stay about another 30 seconds, please. Again, it's just like any other pose. Don't work to brace and get out of it the minute you're in it. Just let your cells be. Your fascia relax, your muscles relax, your bones sink. Start to bring some life to your fingers and toes. Truly, as you reach your arms long overhead, just think about, if you're with me on my playlist, non-judgment. We are here to love. So rise above anything beyond you that doesn't feel right. Speak your truth, speak your words of kindness, starting with yourself. Come to your side and pause in fetal posture. To your seat, just have your eyes in Anjali Mudra, hands to the heart. As we start to come out of our homes and gather in smaller and larger groups over time, do what you feel is right to keep yourself safe and others safe. Honor everyone else's choices as they're making them, whether you agree with them or not. Just speak your truth again with kindness. Start with love for yourself, safety for yourself. And when you demonstrate safety for yourself, you are demonstrating safety and compassion and love for others. So thank you for keeping yourself safe. Hope to see you outside or on my driveway when I offer classes there. Om Shanti, Om Peace, Namaste. Thank you all so very much. Truly, truly, it's such a gift to practice with you. And if you had to leave, I am sorry that I went overtime. So I appreciate you being here. Hi, Linda. And I'm trying to, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day. Happy post-birthday, Rebecca. Mine's tomorrow. Yay.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Hi, Elaine. Bye, Elaine.
Bye.
All right, guys, enjoy outside.